So a very important message which I want to pass to a lot of our viewers who are in that doldrum, in that conundrum, in that thought process कि ये करना चाहिए कि वो करना चाहिए, ना ये काश है ना ये शायद है, ना ये थॉट प्रोसेस है कि यार किस हिसाब से हम कौन से राह पे जाए, बिकॉज इट्स लाइक अ क्रॉस रोड, राइट? दो राहें हैं, कोई डिटरमाइन नहीं कर सकता राह कौन सा सही है कौन सा गलत है. You have had the ability of proving your worth in one. Yeah. In that journey, you have had the ability to see a lot of founders who are trying to build that other path. So let's cut this to a very crux-oriented lesson, or maybe some kind of learning to say that what determines an individual's decision to say that is the job and the safety net what one needs to be at and continue to be at, और नहीं यार जाके तुम ट्राई करो. वो DNA टेस्ट क्या होता है टू नो कौन से राह पे हमें जाना है. मोर इम्पॉर्टेंटली, why not a job? Why not continue and be good and be safe and be happy? And why not build the kind of impact that you have been able to create in 21 years of being with some fantastic organizations? So take us through that mindset, take us through that learning, take us and our viewers to what, according to you, could be right or wrong.
Yeah. So I think...
and it's not an easy answer.
It's not an easy answer. And by the way, you should also be fully prepared that this answer could change as life progresses. What makes sense
10 years earlier
at an age of 25 could change at the age of 50.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, we've had some very successful entrepreneurs start their entrepreneurial journey at 50. So, abhi, the good part is we are at a phase in life where you don't have to fit into a stereotype कि startup founder बनना है तो 30 से पहले बनना है, नहीं तो आपको funding नहीं मिलेगी. आप 66 पे भी स्टार्टअप कर सकते हो, आप 50 पे भी कर सकते हो, आपकी will पे है और आपकी इच्छा पे है. So I think that landscape all of a sudden is becoming more and more available, which may not have been the case. So I think I feel as a generation we are very, very blessed, and hopefully our next generation will be even more blessed. But coming back to the main question, right? I think ask yourself, even before you decide what is your decision, ask yourself the why. Why is becoming an entrepreneur important to you? And you know, I always quote this TED talk by Simon Sinek. He has a very good book as well, which says start with the why. And I truly believe in that. You should know your why. You should know why you are wanting to do this or why you're not choosing to do this. अगर आपको अपना why पता है, then on bad days, which you will have, whether you're in a job or whether you're a founder, you will have bad days. That reason will keep you going. That reason will give you happiness. आपका why है कि आपको वैल्यूएशन क्रिएट करनी है, तो दोनों पाथ अवेलेबल हो सकते हैं. आपका वाई है कि मुझे अपना कुछ लेगेसी क्रिएट करनी है. Again, you can do it more as a founder, but you can also create a legacy in the organizations that you've built in. I'd like to believe that I'm blessed to have actually created a legacy in most organizations that I've worked in, and it really warms my heart when people from my previous teams or clients from my previous organizations still remember me or still quote my name, and it just really warms my heart कि कुछ अच्छा किया होगा, किसी के लिए अच्छा किया होगा, right? So you can create that type of legacy.
And we have some of the largest names as examples, right? You look at L&T, you look at ICICI Bank, they're such large names.
Right, absolutely.
Who have created massive legacy.
Absolutely. You know, so why बहुत clear होना चाहिए आपके लिए कि अगर आप सिर्फ इसलिए कर रहे हो क्योंकि ग्लैमरस है, अगर आप सिर्फ इसलिए कर रहे हो कि आपके फ्रेंड्स कर रहे हैं, that why is not enough. Because being a founder is very, very hard. There will be more bad days than good days, I believe. The buck will stop at you. Right? There is no weekend, there is no nothing. It's a always on job, right? You're responsible for other people. You're responsible for other people's households run. Livelihood, right? You're responsible for other people's career growth, personal growth, their state of happiness, their family state of happiness. That's a huge responsibility, right? So you have to be ready for it emotionally and mentally to take responsibility of so many more people. Even as a leader today, right? Like things that I will lose my sleep on is rarely about business. Things that I will lose my sleep on is, am I being fair to my people? Am I being able to represent their work well? Am I able to give them the career aspirations that they want? Am I able to give them the professional growth that they're looking for? That's what keeps me awake today, right? And if you're responsible for a large team, that just amplifies. So as a founder, you're not only responsible for people, you're responsible to investors, you're responsible to customers. It's a huge sense of responsibility. If you're somebody in your mindset who can handle that responsibility, then you should think about it. But more importantly, like I said, sleep with that question of why. Have your why very, very crystal clear, and it can't be a list of 10 things.
True.
It has to be that one thing, right? Clarity of thought is extremely important. That clarity of thought should give you a very simple, crisp answer of why. If your why tells you that yes, entrepreneurship is for you, then go for it. Then you'll be able to take everything in your stride and you'll enjoy the journey. Because also it's not the destination that matters, right? That you said, right? It's the journey that you have to enjoy. The happiness comes from waking up in the morning and looking forward to what the day has for you, right? Successes like becoming a unicorn or getting a promotion, all of that is extremely short-lived.
It's incidental.
It's incidental, but it's also short-lived. And anybody who's working or has been a founder and become a unicorn, ask them, how long did that happiness last? I would give it max to max a month. After that, what you need to drive you to work every day, or what you need to get up in the morning with a smile and look forward to the day and face that day, is the day-to-day. It's not these external,
Validations and the ticks in the boxes.
Yeah, it's not the external validations. It's, are you happy?
And that's what matters.
And that's what matters.
And therefore, there's no right answer.
There is no right answer.
It's what makes you tick. I say it in this manner. It's what keeps you afloat.
It keeps you afloat.
And it's what makes you believe in your own lifeboat.
Yes.
Because your lifeboat is supposed to keep you afloat.